A Black Kaiser. Or Caesar, however you want to pronounce that. I don't know. Vegas left me iffy. Yes, I'm assuming, judging by the title, this is going to be one of Rockstar's ever so subtle
welcome to Vice.
delvings into race relations.
Take
Yeah, this is amazing. Only good feelings about this now. Roy's involved.
We need a man with your kind of starch on this desk, son. We have two
He's got
dead
paper on his
Negroes
trousers.
found in an apartment this morning on Yucca Street. Number 6358, apartment 5.
We got better things to be doing than wasting our time on two dead junkies.
Did I ask your
You're a vice
opinion,
cop. That's what you
detective?
do, right?
2 men dead on U.S. Army issue morphine.
Oh god, the storylines. They're crossing. You should never cross the storylines. You'll kill us all.
Yes, sir.
Or banish Gozer. One of the two. I want to watch that movie again. I haven't watched it in a long, long time. I have to add it to the list.
Doesn't it have some history? You could say that. We used to be partners.
Oh dear. He
So,
got
you're
successful
working
and you
with the
apparently
big
didn't.
boys now, Cole.
I guess so, Roy. I thought homicide was the primo assignment.
That may be the case. I asked for you personally, Phelps. I had to pull a few strings.
Homicide, I feel's probably got the most accolades to be had with the public, and also the biggest falls.
The lieutenant seems to
But
think
Vice
we're
is
doing
the, or the personal adventures that to be found, I would imagine.
Don't get humble on me, Phelps. You're doing great. You're the department pinup boy. War hero and crime fighter. What a combination.
Phelps posing very
Sure you
awkwardly
are no war
shirtless.
hero, detective.
That's the image that absolutely
Let's
no
have
one
some
needed.
op-eds.
Now, of course, normally this would be where I run off and go and find a car, but Roy may be a dick, but he's got a sweet ride, so let's go with that for now.
Nice car, Roy. Is it department issue?
Perhaps I should reconsider if Phelps
No,
agrees.
it's my sled. You can't be seen slumming it in a Nash if you're in Vice, Cole. Meanwhile, we got needle freaks kissing it goodbye all over Central Avenue.
Crying shame is what it is. And again, some really, so I got unintended, really beautiful shots when you're swinging the camera around, or the, your AI button drives. The whole thing there just framed in the bottom lower left with the moon high in the sky. I think noir style, anything lends itself very well. Stuff that's shot at night. So it emphasizes the color palette or lack thereof you're going for, you know?
Picked a prize shithole for our first date.
Mm-hmm. Better at least be buying me dinner after this, Roy. Okay. Go find out what everyone
It's up
wants.
the stairs, detectives. Round the corner, last door on the left.
Yeah, cheers. Just anyone else? No? Don't gonna talk to me? Oh, wait, it's been a while since that prompt's come up. You know, at the beginning of a
Door to
scene.
door, see how many of the neighbors are home.
First thing we did once the apartment was secure. Word is the Vics kept to themselves. Only time anyone ever saw them was when they went to the joint across the road for some soul food.
Okay. Wonderfully descriptive. Across which road? I can see on my mini-map there's like 4 different roads. Well, 3, but even so. Which particular... Can I at least get a direction is what I'm saying. We're talking go across the road from their apartment, from the building in general, from one of the entrances. Work with me here, game.
Carruthers,
Phelps?
I've been reassigned to advice.
What have we got?
2 stiffs, overdosed, been dead a couple of days.
Government issue morphine. We use the same syrettes in Okinawa.
Fucking Negro junkies can't take supply this pure.
You know these guys?
Thank you, Roy.
I know of them. The younger one's a 2-bit horn player by the name of Cornell Tyree. The other one works in distribution. Started using a little too much of his own product, and Jack D took exception. He wasn't born that ugly. His name's Lamont. Tyrone Lamont.
So who's supplying the drugs?
That's easy. Whoever knocked off the wharves in San Pedro. Jack Dragna, Mickey Cohen. Dope's been all upside down ever since Jimmy Utley started the long walk at Quentin.
You talk about it like it's a system.
It was a system. But those days are long gone.
We are supposed to uphold the law.
Yeah, and we do.
That was a weird
But we
period in
can't
American
change
history,
people.
wasn't it? That
The
weird
truth
balance,
is, everyone
like the
wants a
mob and the
license to get a little dirty
police
now.
struck during the
Our
war
job's
period.
Manageable.
That's how you see it?
See it any other way, and you better forget about being a vice cop.
Can we get on with this? Today, preferably?
the lawful, lawless, and all that. Very strange stuff.
Took his jolt and drifted off. And I suppose his friend wasn't in any condition to notice that he had stopped breathing.
Nice waistcoat, by the way. Very plaid. Ding ding ding. Okay, what we got? Secret memos. Cherry Bell Win.
Some kind of fruit, a bell, and win.
Find anything in
Seriously, you're not familiar with one? Well, I suppose Cole probably never gambled in his life, but never been to a pub? Never seen a one-armed bandit go? No, whatever. What we got here? Nope. An actual.
Black Caesar. From the joint across the street.
Again, more specific directions, please. No, Cole. The music sheet's what I was trying to look at, buddy. I've already seen this. Thank you. Don't just scan right across objects. Look at what. There we go. Look at what I'm trying to point you at, buddy.
These clowns lived on popcorn?
Must have been messy eaters. It's all over the floor.
Unless they weren't after the popcorn, Cole, oh boy.
Correlation between love of the needle and love of the music.
Ah, well, you see, music, well, the powerful kind of stuff that actually sticks with people through generations. That's the kind of stuff that's drawn directly from experience, and by experience I mean pain. Now,
Street life has
the stronger
no
the
idea
pain,
how
the stronger the
dangerous
influence,
this
the
stuff is.
stronger the inspiration. However, these emotions don't lend to a creative process very well. They tend to distract and disabilitate.
Another special order from the Caesar.
And so you have the use of narcotics to temporarily stabilize and buoy the musician's mood state long enough to transcribe what they were feeling into song.
Must have been the easiest fix these two ever had.
Yeah, plug and play. The original.
One cigarette is enough to knock you out for combat trauma. Two of them will stop your heart.
Yeah. Look, considering how strong this stuff is supposed to be,
Find anything in
I can't picture anyone jabbing themselves with two thinking they need a stronger fix. If after one they're basically out cold.
They say only the good die young. I hope it was true in your case. Who is JJ? And why do these two care about his taste in music?
That's a very good question. No doubt it's going to be important later on for some kind of a puzzle.
Never the same, are they?
I do like the shirt he's got going on. You know, I tried to find one of those for myself a while back and couldn't find anywhere that did replicas or anything. Shame, really. Just more and more needle marks. Like a dressmaker's pincushion. Bing bing. Now this looks like pieces of a puzzle rather than popcorn, I gotta say.
Tyrone Lamont, not even 23 years old.
Yeah. Hello, hello.
A small chance in life is probably better than no chance.
Yeah, let's face it, this probably isn't anything to do with gambling, let's be honest. Or some sort of secret code for moving the stuff. Aha, the drugs. Over such non-clementia. Hello.
Something was taped to the bottom of the cup.
Such as a tiny syringe of morphine, perhaps? In a ready-made and easily distributable function. One way to get around having to actually train field medics, I suppose. Arrange the syringe, you literally just take the top off, jab it in them. It takes care of the rest.
Another special order from the Caesar.
Seems to be a lot of these cups I can investigate, so I'm assuming at least one of them's still got a morphine syringe attached to it. Seems to be where the game is going with this. There we go, playing the trombone, or trumpet actually I suppose. There, Cole. Now just gonna fondle the instrument. No, Cole. Cole, we already discussed this. When I point you at an object, you look at that object. You don't go to whichever one you prefer. That's not a Stratonov, is it? Is that even the right name? The really expensive, ridiculously expensive Russian violins. That Stratanov, is that? I can't even remember. The days when music was made with actual instruments. I mean, I've come to appreciate electronica to a degree, as of late, but I'd say I still prefer.
For an empty cup.
You should look at it a bit more. Ba-da-ba-ba. At the same size as a toffee. Hard to believe something that small could be that powerful, really, isn't it?
The Emperor across the street appears to ship a lot of popcorn. Let's shake him down.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a plan to me. Did it already... Seriously, did it already become daylight outside? I thought it was like the dead of night when we went into this place. Close enough there too. Moon high in the sky and all that. It looks like it's almost daytime. How bright it suddenly is. What the hell? Eh, whatever. Okay, now we play the guessing game. Which particular direction did the game mean when it said across the road? Was it this road? Not seeing anything saying Black Caesar anywhere. Okay. Is it that perhaps? That looks like a fast food kind of a joint. Yeah, now if I actually get across the road without dying, that'd be... Ah! Fuck! Ugh. Thankfully, Cole self-repairs. Never mind, citizen. None of you guys even tried to stop. I was actually using a proper crossing and everything. Miss? What? You guys just... I think you're just mouthing random audio quotes now, aren't you? Audio clips, even. Can I play some sweet jazz on the jukebox? No, I cannot. Always disappointed in games when they have jukeboxes you can't interact with. I remember the good old days of things like Shenmue. Remember we all thought things like Shenmue were going to set this new standard in gaming of having, you know, pretty much everything you see interactable in some fashion. Never happened though. Games just gave you bigger playgrounds, with the same or less amounts of actual interactability. Also, that was a bit of a shame. I'm quite happily settled for a smaller playground with just more stuff to do in it. Perhaps that's just me though. Nope. What the hell is this place? Fast food joint, fast food... Oh, okay. That barely qualifies. That's a stand. A brick stand, but a stand, let's face it.
Phelps and Durrell, LAPD. We're inquiring into the deaths...
Hand over the popcorn, numbskull, before we kick the door in.
Still a job as always, Roy. Sure this isn't going to backfire on us at all.
Get that son of a bitch.
Yep, we could have avoided this if you hadn't been such a dick, Roy. Just saying. Yeah. Mine is not to question, mine is the mindlessly adventure. We know this. Oh god, it's Miles Morales. Climb, Cole, climb! Yeah, that was a very Pacific Geeky reference, I know. I know. It tickles me every time the way he slows down to go up or downstairs. That's the kind of thing you do if you're just walking around normally, not if you're in hot pursuit of someone. If you're in hot pursuit, you take those goddamn stairs 2 at a time, and small enough sets you just leap off. You don't mess around otherwise, you know? No, whatever. Up and over! We need to get some training there with the WWE there, Cole.
What the hell going on here? Morgan! That you?
Pick the wrong cop, you fucking animals.
Okay, I gotta ask. Boy, shut the fuck up. Seriously. I gotta ask. Why is it that... Oh, dear lord. This guy's got skills. My mashing of the X button isn't entirely working this time. Not entirely, anyway. Still working well enough, especially once he gets trapped against a solid object and can't move backwards out of my range. Getting to finish this guy off? Yeah, there we go. Push the button, prom. Oh, I'm so pretty. Hit you so hard, your children are gonna be born bruised.
Half an answer is no answer to me, asshole.
Fleetwood Morgan.
Keep an eye on him, Roy, while I take a look around.
Any relation to the other guy?
Keep
Fleetwood
very
Mac.
still, Fleetwood. Don't give me an excuse to shoot you.
Can we shoot Roy? Let's put him in the trash can. Just cool off for a while. Yes, I know it's period accurate how he's acting, but it doesn't make him any less of a dick. Now does it? Wow. Something hidden inside whatever the hell this thing is.
These number slips might affect your tone, Fleetwood.
Just I've seen trumpet players use these things. I've got genuinely no idea what the hell they're supposed to be. I presume it's to change the sound in some fashion. No idea how.
Should be stamped on the reverse by the issuer.
So it should. There we go. Game eventually lets me. Jermaine Jones. JJ.
On this Jones character.
Okay. Remember that radio thing? 270 something. I'll look it up when we get there. 270 something. A lot of popcorn, a lot of syrettes of morphine, apparently. Which Cole doesn't recognise until he tilts it exactly the right angle.
Might not be filling, but I'm sure it's satisfying.
Such low-res containers I'm being made to look at, do. Why do game developers do that? They got a section where you're going to be made to look at something up close because of the camera angle or whatnot. Something they know you're going to because that's how it's programmed. Why don't they make an effort to put in a higher res
We're
model?
inquiring about the deaths of two
Just
men
for
in an
that.
apartment across the street, Fleetwood. We want answers.
Of course. I'll do my best, mister.
Cheers, Chumley. Okay.
You sold the drugs to Cornell Tyree and Tyrone Lamont.
Oh, I sell fried steaks and black-eyed peas.
Really? Really, that's what you're going with? You just seed me in there,
You're
buddy.
lying, Fleetwood. We know that you supplied them.
I don't know nothing about no drugs. All I do is my 10 hair flipping burgers. Can you prove any different?
Yes, boxes full of morphine, you know? Not exactly difficult.
Flipping burgers and strapping jolts of morphine to the bottom of popcorn cups, Fleetwood. Now I want the truth. Who supplies the drugs?
Cat by the name of Armstrong Edwards. All right, he brings the stuff around about once a day.
I know Armstrong.
How much
He's
you
a
go for?
two-bound, strictly small time. Who's he working for, Fleetwood?
Jermaine Jones.
Yeah, I should have known. Old JJ's in on it.
We have you for the hop and resisting
All
arrest.
roads lead to Spider-Man.
Tell us about the numbers if you want our help.
Look, the numbers are the white man's tax on poor folk. All right, now what else you want to know?
Do you know the Muffin Man? No, seriously.
address
I'm gonna doubt that shit.
We're gonna go down there now and rat you out, Fleetwood. Tell whoever it is that you rolled over and gave them up.
No. Look, I've been cooperative, okay? Now you gotta help me some.
Fleetwood, I'm going to speak personally to the judge on your behalf.
A name, Fleetwood.
Look, he's a real slick dude. Wears a hat and swings a cane. Goes by the name of Merlin. All right, I ain't got a last name.
Merlin? Really?
See you at the station, Fleetwood.
Wait, you're gonna help me, right?
Of course, kid. You helped us out. And we always like to repay a favor. Can you see that Fleetwood gets a nice cell, Wallace? One with a window and a nice fresh pillow.
Please don't print at that, Cole. Or you don't like this guy enough without disliking you any more than I do already. But first, I'm curious. We saw a gas station over here, so I'm just curious if there is a hidden car. Like right outside here I can swipe. Because you know, why not? Why not? Let's see, I'm not seeing an openable storage facility. No. Okay, I thought that was a... Yeah, it is a gas station. Alright, whatever. Is there anything nearby, perhaps? Just out of curiosity, if nothing else. That's where I am right now. Not seeing anything. Police station... Places of interest. Or intrigue, even. Nearest hidden vehicles miles away from where I need to be. Never mind. We'll just we'll stick with Roy's ride for now, I guess. I might run around off camera later on, try and find something different, but for now, we'll stick with this. Where the hell's Roy gone, actually? Oh wait, telephone, right, yes, telephone. Can find some address for this Jermaine Jones chap, can't I?
Will you look at this clown?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jermaine Jones musical booking agency.
Just a moment, Detective.
They always sound so put out.
The office is listed as 5528 Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks.
Slam. I don't know, something about the viscosity, for want of a better word, of some of this older tech I just love. Everything sounds so clunky and, I don't know, sort of weighty and functional. It's hard to describe, but I just like it.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we
Well,
going?
the game's already taught me there's no point trying to go out of order. That never gets me anything. Though sometimes it will screw me over.
I heard you were in the Blue Room the other night. Shouldn't you have been at home? Tucked in bed with the wife and kids?
Where I go is your business.
It couldn't have had anything to do with a certain delightful but damaged German girl, could it?
I don't know what you're talking about, Roy.
Don't try and confuse him, Roy. Colbot was designed for monogamy. Anything else would just confuse him. It's literally numbers operation. Well, time to sneak in the back, I guess. Although, was there even a front entrance? I couldn't see. Don't think there was, bizarrely enough. Gentlemen!
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
The name's Merlin Odie. I run a strictly legitimate bookmaker's detective.
So that's not an illegal wire service that your colleagues are running? And the number slips that I've been picking up all morning with this address on them have nothing to do with you.
I pay my kick to the Watts, and they pay their cut to the LAPD. You can't go shaking me down.
You're a loudmouth motherfucker, aren't you? Anyone ever tell you that criminals are supposed to keep their mouths shut? Stay where you are while we look around.
I don't even know what an illegal wireless service is. Who the hell has an illegal telephone service? I mean, some of the charges you get given by, like, BT and such are damn right criminal, but... So where me not having any real idea of how this works is going to work against me. Okay, right, that makes sense. Turn that off, for a start. I've not used the fruit machine since... I don't even know when. I think I was actually a kid the last time I ever used one. Oh, there you go. That's 2 in a row. Right, hold and hold. Pretty sure you're supposed to use cash each time you get chances to pull the lever, but... Oh, there we go. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Who's been a naughty boy? Who's been a naughty boy?
This quantity, we're looking at a high-level traffic.
Solution of morphine tyrate. Just like Mama used to make.
Thanks for the paper trail, Merlin.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not actually sure what the paper trail
That's quite a win for a
entails.
dime, Merlin. You better
God
start talking.
damn it! Get after
Yeah,
him,
drugs were cheap
Phelps.
back in the day. Ah, Merlin's still gonna work out well for you, buddy.
Get up, body.
Here's an idea. Would you like to see a magic trick? I'm gonna make one escaping asshole reappear! So you do wish you could actually do the advanced running thing by tapping X. Try to cut him off, actually, rather than chasing him. Take him round in a circle, you know? What the... Why did he disappear off my minimap for a second? Where's he gone? Where the hell is he? Oh, he's just standing there with his hands up. For no discernible reason.
All right, relax, motherfucker. You got
The guy confused his AI there.
Nice wand, Merlin. Too bad you couldn't pull off your vanishing act.
Make your jokes,
Hey, leave the
Mark.
jokes to me, Roy.
Don't damage that. That there's a valuable antique.
You don't say. Maybe you ought to have a look at this, Cole.
Sure, I guess. Exactly an antiques dealer, but... I got a secret compartment. Robo Cole used his eye vision. X-ray it. That's how he knew.
Adi has Jose Ramez in his pocket. Ramez must have forgotten his lucky numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're moving the stuff around then. Using this Ramirez guy. Okay. Not exactly sure how having one guy in your debt helps with that, but whatever.
For a very long time, Merlin?
I'm not going nowhere. I paid my contributions, and I'm not getting hustled by you.
We're only
Yeah, when you're moving
interested
stuff like
in
this,
Army
doesn't really
surplus
help.
morphine. What do you have to say about that?
I heard about that. Big robbery on the ship. Ain't my line of work. I prefer something with a sporting outcome.
Doubt you so hard, motherfucker. Well, that's sad. I've actually used the intuition system in... Oh. Okay, it's a lie then.
Distribute for the Jews. You're a patsy.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll distribute for the LAPD, motherfucker.
Seriously? I've got no evidence? Then how the I'm getting sick of this. This is what, like, 2 or 3 times now the game's done this? The correct answer is completely impossible to prove, so you're guaranteed to lose out on one element of the question.
Mistaken. Very cute, Merlin. You could be in the spotlight for this, or just a bit part player that the DA hopefully overlooks. How do you want it to play out?
Feigned sincerity. I like it. You should move into politics. That shuck of yours will go a long way.
Screw you,
Ramez
game.
seems to owe you a lot of money.
We all owe somebody.
Truth?
So it has nothing to do with
Yeah,
the proceeds
apparently.
of the morphine shipment?
It's a gambling debt. The Heaps took over the wire service and screwed me. Now I just do what I'm told. Run numbers and shift dope. Jose's no different. He just thinks he's a big man that can run up tabs.
You're not the
Okay.
guy we want, Merlin, but we're taking you in. Maybe some time in a cell will help you remember something worthwhile.
Fuck you, and fuck you. You'll never
Pretty much
put a
my
charge on me.
reaction to the game developers at this point. Seriously,
Take this
if I have
bump
no...
Take the long way
Whatever.
around. And don't be gentle with
If
them.
there's no evidence,
Got
then
that?
why the hell was lie the correct option if I could never prove it? There's some nonsense like it teleported me into that scene before I could actually find the evidence. You wouldn't put it past this game to do. I really, really wouldn't. There's at least one other circumstance where it teleported me into the next part of a sequence before I've had time to gather clues. Okay.
You're behind the wheel.
All right, where to?
There's clearly stuff to find. The numbers operation hasn't been crossed through yet. Okay, I'm gonna go back and have a quick look around.
How was
Then we'll see.
Hopgood doing, Roy? Who? Marlon Hopgood. Your informer. He was my corroborating witness in the Bishop case.
What are you even doing?
Right. Marlon. You're not still sore about that, are you? You made the case without him.
He was an accessory to the abuse of the girl, Roy.
As long as Hollywood exists, it's gonna be chewing up starry-eyed little girls. Marlon was small time. You caught the big fish. And look how much good it did your career.
Nobody but me husband. Last night I went out.